has the forgiveness of sin. Jesus said, "I'm come that you might have life." Has anybody got life? Or does somebody say, "Get a life"? That's why folk mess with you all the time. They ain't got no life. And you say, "Man, folk that's going somewhere ain't got time to mess with you. They're going somewhere." Jesus, y'all know him, don't you? God did not send Jesus to the earth to take us from earth to heaven. God sent Jesus to the earth to bring the God out of heaven in us. So that where he is, we there also. And so we need to move from where we are. Amen. We have an inheritance. I don't know about y'all, but I have decided I'm going to get mine. Gonna get it. Gonna get it. Matter of fact, I got an attitude because I'm tired of this mountain right here. Tell somebody you've been there long enough in that situation. This morning, y'all help me early, I won't take long. This is a wake-up call that you need to progress in your life. You need to progress in your life. It's high time that God has given us. It's high time for us to move on. Tell somebody, move on. You can't move when you're attached to your future. Thinking about the future will paralyze your future. When you think too far back, you got to move on. Tell somebody, let's get it on. Amen. I don't know about you, but God has given me a takeover spirit. Y'all follow me now. A takeover. Sometimes there are some things that we need to take over. We need to take back our community. We need to take back our children that the devil has destroyed. Y'all not gonna help me. I wish I had a church. I wish I had about 4 or 5 people. Rest of y'all gonna get your nod on. But let me say this. I'm tired of seeing our people destroyed by a lack of knowledge. Let's get it. I got to take over spirit. Tell somebody I'm going to take some things over. I'm going to take over my family. I'm going to take over my finances. I'm going to take over my future. The Bible said since the day of John the Baptist, the kingdom suffereth violence, and the violent take it. Tell somebody, take it. By force. How many of y'all know the devil ain't playing? No, the devil is playing for keeps. Can you see? But I want to send him a signal, and I want to give him a message. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It may be formed, but it won't prosper. Tell somebody I'm going somewhere. Going somewhere. How many of y'all tired of where you are? You're just stuck in a rut. Hallelujah. Let me see if I can make it plain. There is a danger in stagnation. There's a danger in stagnation. There is a danger. A stagnant river breeds death. Am I right about it? A stagnant river breeds rust. Tell somebody I ain't gonna rust out. No. A stagnant river breeds mosquitoes. And all kinds of diseases. When that river is stagnant, it's deadly. Can you say amen? A child of God, if you remain stagnant, you're going to die. Tell somebody, I got too much to live for. Yes, I'm moving on. I'm not reflecting on what's behind me. You can't run a race looking behind. You got to look before you. Tell somebody my eyes. Tell somebody my eyes is on my prize. I aim to win on purpose. Y'all excuse me, but I got the attitude. I'm tired of seeing us just going somebody I want Monday morning religion. Y'all not going to help me early.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's get it on. Stagnation. An unmoved vehicle is destroyed by rust. Am I right about it, brother? When you don't drive a vehicle, if it sits too long, it'll rust. Is anybody here? You don't want to rust out, do you? Well, you got to get on with it. Can you see, man? Oversleeping person. I know I'm right about it now. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Nothing happens from sleep. All right. But a dream. You can't get nothing out of sleep but a dream. If you stay in the bed too long, you know you'll get what they call bed sores. Am I in the house here? Yeah. In other words, you got to be able to move on. Yes, you want something you never had, you got to do something you never did. How many of y'all want to do something different? Yeah. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I get tired of looking at myself. I go buy me some different glasses or something. Can y'all say amen? Y'all not gonna help me here. You women, sometimes you want a different hairstyle, and the thing about it, man, you can buy anything you want. Can you say amen? You can have it long and you can have it short. Y'all got it going on now. Tell somebody, I heard somebody say, "Is that your hat?" She said, "Yes, man, I bought it." Can you say amen? Sometimes you just get bored with yourself. You want to put on some different clothes and make yourself look better. Can you say hallelujah? Oh yes. Insanity is this: to continue to do the same thing and expect different results. Can you say amen? Y'all heard me here. Insanity is continuing to do the same thing and you want different results. That's called being insane. In other words, it's just not going to happen. In other words, we have, for the most part, settled for nothing. Can you see, man? Is there anybody here this morning that's just tired of where you're at? You know what? Sometimes you got to dismiss folk that's not going anywhere. Y'all ain't gonna help me here. Misery loves company. Can you see? There's some people that you got to detach yourself from because they ain't going nowhere. Can you see, man? Some folk that Elder Francine said it like this. Sometimes you got to tell some folk, let's just kiss and say goodbye. Y'all ain't gonna help me here. Tell somebody that some folk you got to turn loose because they are sabotaging your destiny. Or clap your hands, somebody. Yeah, let's just kiss and say goodbye. Can you say amen? Because nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Can you say amen? How many of y'all want to go somewhere? Amen. Let's get it on. Hallelujah. Oh, praise his name. Now, one of the greatest obstacles of the Christian is to advance in his faith. Oh yes, advance in his faith, in his ministry. Learn how to advance in the ministry. Next year, you ought not be where you was this year. Can you say amen? Oh yes, sometimes you got to advance. Tell somebody, move on. I had somebody tell me the other day, listen, Bishop, you're moving too fast. I looked at him and said, baby, you're moving too slow. Maybe you're moving too slow. Tell somebody, I got to play catch up. Yeah, he who starts in the race of life behind must run twice as fast as the man in front or forever remain behind. Y'all didn't get that? If you start in a race, Mr. William, behind, you got to run twice as fast as the man in front, or you will stay behind. In other words, you got to do double time. Can you see, man? Can I talk about black folk? You got to play catch up. Because if you're black, you got to be twice as good as your counterpart, or you're going to be behind. Y'all know him, but can I preach real here? Yes. Some of us think that we've already arrived. You got folk like they think they've already arrived. Yes, I've already arrived. I've reached my destiny. And they think they have arrived on their destiny because he's got used to the normal routine. He thought that what is now is the best, but he don't have no room for advancement. When challenge comes his way, he prefers to retreat and hide rather than fight in advance. Tell somebody you gotta fight now. How many of y'all want to fight? Tell somebody you gotta fight. Only the strong survive. Let me tell y'all something. You can lay down if you want to now. You can lay down if you want to. We live in an aggressive society. You got to get up with something on your mind. I tell folks, every day you wake up, you ought to have something on your mind. Can you see, man? Because if you got something on your mind, then you got mind over matter. In other words, whatever the matter is, mine ain't gonna help me. My mind, it won't matter. Tell somebody, get something on your mind. Yes, I got heaven on my mind. Can you see, man? Now, the Israelites, let me get on with the text here. This is the book of Deuteronomy. The word Deuteronomy comes from two words. It comes from the word deuteros, which means second, and the word nomos, which means law. In other words, in the text here now, Moses is now giving the law for a second time. In other words, how many of y'all know sometimes we don't get it right the first time? Have you ever met folk you got to keep on saying it over? Tell somebody you need to hear it again. God told me that I'm the head and not the tail. You got to keep on hearing that. God told me that I was blessed and not cursed. Every now and then you got to remind yourself. So Moses in the text here says to them again, he said, I don't believe y'all got it. I don't believe y'all got the message. God did not determine you to hang around this mountain. Now the children of Israel had camped out around Mount Horeb. Mount Horeb was the lower part of Mount Sinai. Mount Horeb was the valley. Now they got comfortable just hanging around the mountain. You got folk that's comfortable just hanging around the church. Can you see, man? But I want more than just hanging around the church. Because when I get up tomorrow morning and go down to pay my utility bill, I can't go up in there saying hallelujah. Can you see, man? Y'all ain't gonna help me here. So Sunday got to be a time that I evaluate myself so that I can just so I can have something. Y'all don't like this kind of preaching, but I'm preaching real talk here. Can you see, man? You can't fry hallelujah.
No.
You can't barbecue, thank you, Jesus. Can you see, man? You go down to that light bill place talking about, I saw the light. They said when you get home, you ain't gonna see because your lights is out. If you don't give them some money. Tell somebody, you gotta move on. I just believe. Some of us don't think that, sometimes we don't know whether it's all right to be blessed or not. Can you see, man? But